thought about ripping the track but figured it was only for pros with fully built race cars? Not even close. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take any car you own, prep it with a few easy steps, and have an unforgettable day at your local track. Look at this guy right here. You're watching Tater Nader, Accelerate with Faith, positive and encouraging automotive content. If you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. Let's go! First things first, any car you drive can hit the track. Seriously. Whether it's your daily driver, your weekend cruiser, or a modified project car, you can enjoy the track day without breaking the bank. Before you sign up for a session at your local track, let's talk about prepping your car. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Here are the 10 key things to check off your preparation list. First, you want to make sure your car is in good running condition. Start with the basics. Pop the hood, check your coolant levels, and inspect for any leaks. It's standard for tracks to give you an inspection checklist to ensure you have someone go through your car thoroughly. Pro tip, if you're confident in your car, you can sign your own inspection sheet. On a budget and worried about what it might cost to get your car inspected and all the little things repaired, you can sign that inspection sheet, turn it in, and hit the track. But of course, if you're a worrywart and you'd rather get an inspection, simply search online for a local automotive performance shop and they'd be best to look it over. If you go this route, make sure you get an appointment weeks before your track day so they have plenty of time to do the inspection. And to make sure that if they do find anything, you can get those repairs done before your track day. Next, let's talk about a few key upgrades. These aren't absolutely necessary, but you'll definitely give you more confidence and a better experience out there on the track. Oh yeah. That's a sick little upgrade, look at that. All right guys, if you're gonna go racing, you've got to upgrade your brake fluid. It's the #1 mod you got to do on your car. You need a brake fluid that has a higher boiling point, okay? So I put BFI racing brake fluid in my car. You go get that from AutoZone, and then you can take it to your local shop. They'll do a flush. It just took me 3 bottles, so it really wasn't that much. The flush itself was $80. The brake fluid is about 30 bucks per canister. Not that big a deal. Huge upgrade to the brakes. Must do. While you're upgrading the brakes, go ahead and switch to racing brake pads. Pads are not hard to put on your car, and your stock pads just won't hold up under the track conditions. But the racing pads are designed for an intense heat from hard braking. Racing pads have a higher heat rating, which is key during racing. Higher heat rating will allow more aggressive braking and will prevent brake fade, which is my worst nightmare. If you experience brake fade during a race, remember to pump the brakes and slow down just a bit to let your brakes cool down.
What's up guys? We're gonna go on our second run here.
If you really want to get into racing, here's a pro tip. Buy your own helmet. You can rent one at the track, but trust me, after a couple events, owning your own is definitely worth it. And besides, you won't have to share with some random sweaty guy. All tracks require you to wear a helmet that is DOT or SNELL approved. So make sure you get an approved one before you go out. Besides, you don't want to risk your safety for a cheap piece of gear. A good helmet can last years, and it's worth every penny to protect yourself while you're out there pushing your limits. I'll include some links to some affordable helmets in the description below.
Alright guys, I just got in from my third session. It was amazing. I finally learned how to brake a little bit lighter into the corners a little bit earlier, let my brakes cool, pump them a little bit. You won't believe it. I broke 3 minute, I got a 257. I hope you're enjoying the content. We redeemed ourselves out here on the track, had a freaking blast. I love you guys, I'm so glad you're watching.
Next, you want to think about some tires. Tires make a huge difference on the track. If you want an edge, I recommend upgrading to an endurance racing compound.
Oh, they are beefy.
Something with at least a 200 tread wear rating or better. The lower tread wear number, the better. That said, you don't need fancy tires to just go out there and have a blast. Now here's something you might not have thought of. Weight reduction. Every 20 pounds you pull out of your car is like adding 10 horsepower under the hood. So take out simple things like spare tire, the jack, and any unnecessary junk in your car. You'd be surprised how much even your floor mats weigh. Every pound counts. You can see here I even decided to do a full radio delete, remove things like the cruise control, and even replace the battery with a lightweight lithium-ion battery. This makes a huge difference when you're out on the track in both acceleration and braking. The last little tip on weight savings is swapping out your stock seats with racing seats. It's an easy way to save even more weight. I've saved about 60 pounds just by installing new seats. And the added bonus is that these seats will hold you in tight in the corners, so you can focus on driving instead of sliding around in your car. Highly recommend you grab some of these seats on Amazon. Pretty affordable. I'll drop some links in the description. On the way to the track, make sure you go stop and check your tire pressure. Fill them up on the way to the track. And then usually what you want to do is start airing your tires down as they heat up. So each time you go on the track, you'll need to use your tire gauge to let a little pressure out so that they don't heat up too much, inflate the tire, and you lose grip.
So the next time we go around, I'm going to have you do that at 150.
We got it, baby, we got it.
Put this one. Now, hit your brakes, start going way out. Way up. Turn. Get a snap turn that time. You gotta.
Yo, I'm in trouble now, aren't I?
Also, download the Track Addict app or any lap timer app. This thing is going to help you keep track of your lap times, and it's a great way to measure your improvement. Plus, it's fun to see how fast you can go and track your progress throughout the event. Just get yourself
a phone holder for your windshield and put it in the windshield. Download the course that you're at in the app and press record before you head out on the track. You can see here I did the same. Got some great footage of my time out on the track. Now that your car is ready, it's time to find a track day. There are events all over the place, and many tracks offer open track days for beginners, including instruction and ride-alongs to help you get to know the track. Look one up and sign up for yourself. But before you go, here's a pro tip. Study the track layout. Google your track that you're going to, look at the track itself, and then also find some videos of some guys talking about the different lines and how to navigate the track. You're going to be way better off than most other beginners out there on the track, and you're certain to have a great time. Lastly, say a little prayer. Pray for safety over your vehicle and others on the track, and that you'll have a safe day and everyone has a ton of fun. Godspeed. All right, now you're ready to hit the track. Remember, it's not about having the fastest car or the most expensive setup. It's about getting out there and having fun. Your car, your way. I'll see you out there on the track. I hope you found these tips to be helpful. So get out there, enjoy your local track and the car culture in your area. Consider hitting the subscribe button for more track day content, and check out my videos on my project car build. And if you got questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's keep building and learning together. We'll see you next time. Godspeed.
She's looking so sexy, guys. Stay tuned to see how she does at COTA.